No. Come on, where is it?
Dave, it's your Idaho Central app here. Any chance you're missing a debit card? Let's get that taken care of for you. With ICCU's card control, you can turn any card off with the tap of your finger.
You got it.
And back on again. Out. The closest Idaho Central Credit Union branch is in your pocket.
It's the fall kickoff sale at Lithia Ford of Boise. We're going all the way so you can score more for your trade-in and trade up to a new Ford truck or SUV today. Visit Lithia Ford of Boise, where Ford begins in Idaho.
It's time for the Postgame Show from Bronco Nation News. We're breaking down the game with highlights, interviews, analysis, and most importantly, you. Give your thoughts on the game in the YouTube chat or Facebook comments, and we'll include the best ones on the show. All Bronco Nation news broadcasts come from the Western Collective Studios. Head down to Western Collective's locations in Garden City or downtown Boise to try some of their delicious beers, including the Horseshoe Golden Ale, the first beer to support an NIL collective. Now let's head out and join BJ Rains for the Postgame Show from Bronco Nation News.
Well, we'll start with the free throw. We'll get to the bucket here in a minute, but Will McClendon, 5 seconds left on the clock. It worked out. The free throw was missed, but Javin Buchanan coming out of nowhere to block the shot. Time runs out, and Boise State survives 73-71 in San Jose. No need for style points when you play at San Jose State. You get a win, you get out of town as fast as you can. And Javin Buchanan, nice enough to join us here on the post-game show. Man, that was a heck of a finish there. Congratulations, man.
I appreciate that. Yeah, that was didn't really go the way we wanted it to in terms of like X's and O's, but just gutted it out and found a way to win.
Talk about that final play. I mean, 5 seconds is a lot of time. You had the bucket with 9 seconds. We'll get to that in a second, but they come down. You guys talk about the decision Coach Rice had to foul there with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, it's always smart to foul up three. You've seen it go wrong so many times in the NCAA, whether you foul on a three or they hit a three and then it goes into overtime. So just fouling on the three and then knowing it's 1-1, and then they have to foul us. So kind of puts the game in our favor.
What were you thinking? I mean, they intentionally tried to miss that there. I mean, was that at all being talked about in the huddle there?
Yeah, we figured they'll probably try to miss it because Viola is such a great rebounder and he's just a force down there. So we knew they'd probably try to miss that. And they got it too, which is even crazier, but we just kept on playing and found a way to win.
And you didn't want to foul. Nobody wanted to foul. I mean, you ended up having a pretty good look, but talk about you were right there to come in and make the play.
Yeah, I mean, just instincts. I remember, like, when he first got it, I was like, oh, my God, no way we're doing this. And then he tried to just, like, do a little reverse, and I was there, just happened to be there. So. And
San Jose State's players just stood there in disbelief, and that was a crazy kind of last flurry. I said, no win needs to be pretty here. They're all pretty. You just get the win in and get out of town. I mean, what's it like playing in here? Just kind of not much of an atmosphere. It brings you back to any of your NAIA days, but just kind of a weird place to come play.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty used to playing in small atmospheres and stuff like that. Definitely changes the overall just energy from both sides. But I think that also helps them in a way because they're used to playing in this environment. And obviously we're so blessed to get Extra Mile and how the fans do that. But that's definitely a challenge coming from Extra Mile to here. And I think that plays into their favor a little bit, definitely. But just glad I'm just proud of how we fought, really.
And I don't know if you were aware, but I mean, last year when the team came to San Jose, they were also down 7 at half. Also were down, 9 with like 8 or 9 minutes left and had to pull it out. I mean, it was a similar game to last year.
Yeah.
They were hitting some shots, giving you guys everything you wanted there for a good portion of the game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I remember one vividly to end the half, a 1-foot fadeaway just right over me, and I was like,
which one? He hit like 4 of those.
I know. It's just, yeah, they were definitely on tonight, and credit to them. Like, their record doesn't show like how like talented and good they are.
Oh, they're going to beat some people with the way they can shoot, and they were getting confident. What was the mood? Down 7 at halftime.
Yeah, we knew that we didn't play our best half, and we were only down 7. So we knew that we would just have to take in one possession at a time and just be patient, not get frustrated, not get unraveled, just be who we are.
And then when you start to make the comeback, I mean, nice to have a guy like Tyson, the Mountain West preseason player of the year, to kind of take over a little bit there.
Yeah, he showed it today for sure. He showed that preseason player of the year, but that stuff doesn't matter to him, and that's what makes him so good.
You guys were 1 of 10 from 3 in the first half. Second half, you came out, I think, 6 of 11. I mean, Tyson hit a couple. I know some different guys contributed, but some big threes there in the second half.
Yeah, for sure. It felt like everyone was hitting threes. Like I was going to crash and just boom, boom, boom. But it was great. It was great. We finally took the lid off the rim. So.
Tell us about that shot there, too. Late in the game, obviously, you had a chance there with 9 seconds left, and nice take to the basket there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just situational basketball. I mean, the ball finds a way to you. Just got to go make a play, and it happened to be my play tonight.
So what does it mean just to come in here and get a win and be 2-0 in conference play?
It's everything. I mean, it's a one-game season. Got to take it one game at a time. We got some big games coming up next, but you can't win the big games without winning every single game that you have. You can't look forward, so you just got to stay present.
Hey, man, congratulations on the win. Safe travels back to Boise.
Thank you.
We'll see you in Laramie. There he is. Javin Buchanan, appreciate him for joining us. Tyson Degenhart going to join us in just a second. Want to thank Western Collective, the Horseshoe Golden Ale, the Orange Chaos Seltzer. Make sure you pick them up at any of your local retailers. They're having that watch party for the Fiesta Bowl as well. Check them out, Western Collective. And again, a portion of the proceeds do go to benefit the Horseshoe Collective at Boise State. So hopefully you will support the sponsors there. And our title sponsor is roepaint.com, roepaint.com. Check them out. All your painting needs. Our title sponsor is roepaint.com. And the guy sitting next to me knows something or thing or two about Idaho Central Credit Union, iccu.com. Branch pretty much on every corner, but the easiest is that mobile e-branch online banking. Check them out right there, Idaho Central Credit Union, iccu.com. We bring in Tyson Degenhart. Wow, what a game, man.
Oh, man, that was an emotional roller coaster, to say the least. Didn't play our best first half, but we just found a way to win, and yeah, that's about it.
Very similar game to last year here.
Yeah, that was we went in the locker room, like that's what I said. It's similar to last year. We didn't get out to a fantastic first half, and we knew we could still win this game. It was just about chipping away, and I think we did a great job in that middle portion second half to get it close, and we made some plays down the stretch and got a huge win. I
know that you guys are saying the numbers are going to correct from 3 this year, and there was one time where you shot one and it went in the first half, and Al was yelling at you to keep shooting it, and second half, I mean, you guys were 1 for 10 in the first half from 3. You finish in the second half from 3. You were, I think, 6 of 11 in the second half. You had, I think, 3 of those. Second half, you finally got the outside shot going a little bit.
Yeah, it was just we got the ball moving a little bit better and got some open ones. And once you see the first one go in, the hoop starts to get a little bigger and you feel more confident. You just feel so free, and you just let it go and it goes in.
And when they're going to pack the paint like that and leave you guys open, especially you, I mean, they were kind of daring you to shoot it there. Is that something that, is it tough to want to keep letting it fly when it's not going in, or?
It can be. What Coach Dury always tells me is just to keep making the right play, whether that's to shoot it if you're open, drive it. He knows I can make the right play, but he just continues to encourage me to make the right play each and every time.
26 points for you, 3 off your career high of 29. Was there just something in that second half where you were just like, hey, this is, I'm the preseason player of the year. I'm the captain here. I got to make sure we don't lose this game.
I had to do something to get us going a little bit. I didn't think I had the greatest first half, and we just had to play harder, honestly, and I think we did that in the second half.
I think everybody thought there on that last play you were going to be the one to get the ball, but Javin Buchanan on viola there with a real nice take.
That was a heck of a take. We got the switch, and he made a heck of a play, and that was a huge bucket for us. Put us up 3 with a little under 10 seconds left, and we got it done.
So what were you thinking there when they elected to foul? Well, you guys decided to foul, I guess. First, take us through that decision to foul.
We were going to kind of soft press, make them not necessarily get a full head of steam coming up the court. And then right across half, we knew we were going to foul. And then on the rebound, we had to, get a rebound, and Hall came in and got it. And then JB made another great play, blocked it. Al saved it, got it to Andrew behind the back, and the rest is history.
So we got that one here too. But so you guys were expecting them to probably try to miss this?
Yeah. You can see from right next to Al, 6 kind of comes in. He went early because the guys on the outside have to wait till the ball hits the rim.
Okay.
So he shouldn't be able to leave until now.
Oh, you're right. He
did get a head start, and especially because we have 4 in, and I think you have to have 4 in. And then you have 2 offensive guys to 1 defensive guy there.
I wonder why you went under. He had the layup right there on the front, but what a heads-up play by Javin there, because you guys were being careful. You obviously didn't want to foul.
Obviously did not want to foul there, especially, you see like in the NBA game, they're up 3 and they foul on a 3 and they make it and they end up losing. Things like that can happen. Crazier things have happened. So we just made enough plays to win the game.
Just to get the win here. I mean, it wasn't the prettiest win. I was telling Javin they don't need to be pretty. They're all pretty in San Jose, no matter what the score is. I mean, just to come in here and leave with a win, regardless of how you did it. What's the feeling like?
It's always great to get a road win. Come in someone else's gym and get a win. But we know we have more work. We got to go back tonight, practice next couple of days, get ready for Wyoming. So it should be a great little stretch for us.
What is it about this place? I mean, 2 years ago, you guys lost here late in the season. Last year, we said it was tough. This year, it was tough. I mean, what is it about coming here? And is it nice to early in the season get this one out of the way? Because I think someone's going to come in here and they're going to get them. For sure.
They're a great team. I know they're 0-2 in conference, but they played New Mexico tough. They played us tough. So they're going to get someone here. They're very, very well coached. They run some good stuff. And, when they get it firing all cylinders, they're going to beat someone for sure.
Chris Lockett had a couple nice minutes, hit a big 3. I mean, without Julian, he stepped up, and you got a lot of different combinations from contributions from guys tonight.
Yeah, Chris came in and did a heck of a job, made a lot of great plays, knocked down a 3. Came in and played some big minutes for us, so I'm really, really happy for him.
And you go, like you said, go home for a couple days, and then right back on the road. Hopefully a nice New Year's Eve where football and basketball can both get a pair of wins.
That would be nice to close out 2024.
Appreciate it, man. Safe travels back. We'll see you in Boise.
See you in Boise.
There he is, Tyson Degenhart, joining us after Boise State wins this one 73-71. What a finish for Boise State. Coach Rice is going to join us shortly, and we're going to continue to talk about this one and break it down here. Melinda says, never give up. Love the fight. Tough game, but a dub is a dub. Jim says, great win, Broncos. I mean, yeah, I know folks would like to have a 20-point win, but I said it on the pregame show, like any win is a good win when you come to San Jose State. 73-71 is the final, and you just have to get out of here with a win. I mean, you saw what maybe you didn't see, but Nevada went to Wyoming today and lost. Nevada lost at Wyoming. So you know what? They wish they would have won by 2 instead of losing. So sometimes it's better to just win ugly and get out of here with a win, and Boise State certainly was able to do that tonight. We'll take a look at some of the stats here. We'll put those on the screen for you. 73-71, the final. Again, Tyson Degenhart, 26 points. Andrew Meadow with 14 points, but again, 4 made 3-pointers for Tyson Degenhart. I thought that was huge. Meadow hit a couple big 3-pointers as well. Boise State 1 for 10 from 3-point range in the first half. They finish the game 7 of 21. So Boise State goes 6 of 11 from 3-point range in the second half. I really thought that, San Jose State just had a ton of fight in them, but in the end, Boise State just made a couple huge plays. They're veterans, they're leaders. You could see just the cohesiveness, the culture, so to speak, of Boise State down the stretch. Really just making the right plays when they needed to, finding a way to make huge plays. That Buchanan play and just a couple big shots from Tyson with some 3-pointers. I thought it was just a very, very, very impressive game. And again, I know on paper maybe it wasn't pretty to win the game by 2 at San Jose State, but this team is going to beat some people. They had won 6 of their last 7 games. They almost won down at the Pit against New Mexico. They were winning that game with 4 minutes left. I mean, go back and look at San Jose State at the Pit like 2 weeks ago. They were winning at New Mexico with 4 minutes left and couldn't quite hang on. But this team has some shooters. They play with confidence. They've got some guys that can play and can shoot, and this team's going to beat some people. I was really impressed with what I saw. Tim Miles has put together a roster full of transfers that is definitely going to win some games this year. Randy mentions the sloppy passing. I know they had 10 turnovers in the first half. They only finished with 12, so 2 turnovers in the second half. That's impressive. I'm writing a note here. And by the way, when we bring Leon Rice on, this was his 300th career win. Leon Rice, 301-69 in his coaching career, took over at Boise State in 2010. And he is now 300 career wins at Boise State. And he's already the Boise State, all-time wins leader. He is now one of just 7 active coaches to have 300 Division I wins while only leading one program throughout their careers. And that list includes Mark Few, Tom Izzo, Greg Campy, Randy Bennett, James Jones, and Ben Jacobson. So Leon Rice, 300 career wins. He's got 20 wins in 11 of his 14 years. And it's just been super consistent from Leon Rice, super steady, and now he is 300 career wins. So congrats to Coach Rice on that. We will bring him in shortly and talk to him about that. But really, really impressive game for Boise State. They were down 7 at the half. They were down 10 at one point in this game to bounce back and get a win. I just thought it was a really nice win for Boise State in a game that they really had to have. And now you look up and they're 2-0 in Mountain West play and sitting there in first place in the standings. So I thought it was a nice win for Boise State. Let's thank a couple of our sponsors while we're waiting for Coach Rice to come join us here. Matt Bauscher and Bauscher Real Estate. Let us know who your Bauscher Real Estate player of the game is. Bauscher Real Estate, number 1 ranked realtor in the Treasure Valley, is Matt Bauscher and Bauscher Real Estate. When you buy a home or sell a home with Matt and his team, you get to know everybody in the picture there because they're all part of the process. We'll pick our Matt Bauscher player of the game here coming up shortly. Check them out online, BauscherRealEstate.com. Ridley's Family Markets, shop Ridley's.com, locations across the Treasure Valley, across the state of Idaho, across surrounding states. So check them out, Ridley's Family Markets, shop Ridley's.com, and save up to 40% off at the checkout line when you download that Skip app. That's at shopridleys.com. Snake River Pool and Spa, Patio and Game, Twin Falls, Boise, Meridian, Nampa. They got 4 locations. They've been around since 1978. They're part of the Boise State home team, whether it's a spa, whether it's a sauna, whether it's a pool table for the game room. They got you covered. Check them out. All their inventory is available online at thespateam.com. And again, Leon Rice going to join us shortly, Boise State's coach. We're thanking some of our sponsors that are making this show free of charge for you to watch here on YouTube. Bronco Nation News in San Jose. Here covering the game, bringing you exclusive interviews and content. We are super appreciative and thankful for all of our sponsors for making this possible. And that includes Lithia Ford of Boise. Their holiday-ready sales event is in its final days. You can save $12,000 on a 2024 Ford Expedition Limited, almost $9,000 on the 2024 Ford F-150 Super Cab, and $8,500 on the 2024 Ford Bronco Badlands. So don't forget, they got 6 student athletes at Boise State that they're taking care of. They got the coaches, administrators, a lot of folks are driving vehicles from Lithia Ford of Boise. So return the favor for that next car or truck and make that purchase at Lithia Ford of Boise. TacoBellWorks.com. If you're looking for a job, Taco Bell is hiring. And don't forget, Leon Rice, 300th career win, going to join us here shortly. TacoBellWorks.com. Whether you're looking for a job, they got you covered. TacoBellWorks.com, SON Management Group, the Nicolason family. They've got some great opportunities in terms of free food while you work, promotional opportunities. And they've got all kinds of great options when it comes to a job, even half your wages the next day after your shift. So super appreciative and thankful for Taco Bell, the SON Management Group, the Nicolason family, TacoBellWorks.com. Check them out online, TacoBellWorks.com. The food is pretty darn good as well. Speaking of jobs, Transportation Compliance Service. Again, Leon Rice finishing up an interview with Bob and Abe right now. He will join us momentarily. Transportation Compliance Service. Check them out, transcompservice.com. If you want to get into the trucking industry, transcompservice.com. Get into the trucking industry at transcompservice.com, whether it's the DOT, overweight permits, all the different, paperwork and permits and things you need to get out there towing that first load in no time. They can help you out. Transportation Compliance Service, transcompservice.com. And if you need your Fiesta Bowl gear, team just arrived a little while ago. We've got some video of that up on social media, including the Please Count Us Out shirts. I saw the whole team wearing the black Please Count Us Out shirts. So check them out. Please Count Us Out. The blueandorangestore.com. You can order anywhere in the world, or you can go to the Boise Town Square Mall there, the second floor next to Pro Image, and you can get them if you're heading down in the next couple of days for the game or going to watch the game at the Western Collective Brewery watch party. You can get your Fiesta Bowl gear at the Blue and Orange Store, and again, online anywhere in the world at the Blue and Orange Store.com. We are here on the Jacksons Postgame Show, waiting Coach Rice to join us momentarily. He's already changed into his sweats. He's ready for the flight home. I think he's trying to get out of here as soon as he can, but we got some players here hanging out. He got a bath. 300 career wins. He got the bath there, it sounds like. And so I know we got some photos and things that we'll be getting put up of that, but 300 career wins. That's pretty cool. And I know Alex, I'm sure, is going to have some great stuff on the Boise State social media of the post-game water bath that he got there in the locker room for his 300th career win. But he's finishing up with Bob and Abe, and what a win. Again, Boise State 73-71. It maybe wasn't the prettiest win of all time, like I said, but it doesn't have to be. On the road in conference play, every game is just a battle, and I think this San Jose State team is going to beat some teams. So if you got a comment, you got your player of the game, let us know who your Matt Bauscher player of the game is. We'll get that in there. Let us know where you're watching from. Any shout-outs or congratulations you want to give Coach Rice. I know when you lost the Boston College game, a lot of you had some negative comments in there, and Coach Rice saw those in the chat, so he can see the positive ones as well. So if you want to have a comment or a thank you for Coach Rice, he'll see those in the chat here momentarily when he sits down and joins us. But 73-71, Tyson Degenhart again, 26 points, 14 points from Andrew Meadow. You also had 10 points from Javin Buchanan, 10 huge points for Javin Buchanan in this one, and just really gutsy win. I know everybody would like to win by 15, 20 points, would like to make it be as impressive as possible, but you know what? In the end, sometimes you just got to find a way to win the game, and that is certainly what Boise State did today, winning this game by a score of 73-71. Coach Rice is going to sit down and join us shortly. 73-71, the final in this one. Boise State 2-0 in conference play. 73-71 is the final, and Coach Leon Rice kind enough to join us here for a couple of minutes. 300 career wins. Looks like you got the water bath or Gatorade bath in the locker room, Coach. Congratulations.
Well, what a great hard-fought win, that's why I was like you coming to see what it's like on the road, how hard it is to get a win and a conference win. I mean, you look around the conference and I'll tell you, the thing I think about this San Jose State team is there's going to be a lot of top 5 teams that come in here. And
they'll get somebody.
They'll get somebody. I know that.
They got guys that can shoot and guys that are confident and like to shoot. It's a scary combination.
And the thing that I was nervous about before the game is because they're hot. They were hot. They'd won 6 out of 7. And the last 2 games, they had scored over 100.
The one they lost, they could have won at the pit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So Tim's done a great job. And, he's got a lot of new guys, a whole new team from last year. And he's figured out how the parts fit together. And he did that, through the months of November. And, and then it looks like they're kind of hitting their stride and figuring out who they are.
All kinds of comments for you on the chat, Coach. Mr. 300, the GOAT. Coach Rice, way to go. Rice Family Court should have the final win total on it. Someone said, dang impressive. Nice. But, Coach, I mean, I said any win's a pretty win in San Jose, and it wasn't looking pretty. It looked a lot like last year's game, down 7 at the half. Tyson had some huge threes, but just the resolve of this team to be in a situation where it wasn't looking pretty for a while, and they kept hitting tough shot after fadeaway, and the guys just kept battling.
Yeah, and that's what it takes on the road is just find a way. And whether it's by 2 or by 20, it doesn't matter. You just got to find a way to win and accomplish the mission. And it's never going to be easy. It is never going to be easy. And, basketball's you got to make shots. And we've made a living in the paint this year. And, teams are adjusting to that. We've got great shooters. We've got great shooters that haven't made a ton of threes in games yet. And that's different. When you had Buzo and Max, those guys had a long history of making threes in games. Yep. And these guys are really good shooters. They just don't have the experience that maybe we've had out there. So they're going to get there. And, this may sound a little weird, but I tell these guys, we're pregnant with threes. We're going to give birth to a lot of threes. And I said, that's coming the second half. And
they were daring Tyson to shoot, and he hit 3 in the second half.
Yeah, exactly. But, there's sometimes those dared shots are hard if you're overthinking and that's where I told him, I said, you got 5 of them coming in the second half.
Yeah.
I want him snapping those off because, Andrew's one of the best shooters in the country. Tyson is too. And he hasn't shown that as much because he scores so good inside too, that you don't want him just settling for threes, but sometimes the game is telling you have to shoot those. And for us to be a good team, you're not going to be a very good team. I mean, you can be a good team, but you can't be a great team unless you can make some perimeter basketball shots.
Yeah, they were packing it in and kind of daring you to shoot, and you made them pay there in the second half. I thought 2 turnovers in the second half was huge too after 10 in the first half. But you mentioned can't be a great team. You can't be a great team if you don't get contributions from other guys in the lineup, not just Tyson. And we have the play here, Javin Buchanan. 20 seconds left in the game. He's got the ball, and you would think it would go to Tyson, but he had that confidence to go in there and make that layup with 9 seconds left.
That was such poise. And that's the hard. I mean, that is amazing play because shot clock was running down. There was no panic to him, and he just kept. That's the best thing about Javin is he's so smooth and plays like at a pace that's so unique for a guy that hasn't played at this level before. Yeah. And that gave us the ability to foul.
Yeah, tell us about that reason there with 9.2, I think it was, to start the possession.
Yeah, you saw what they've been doing from 3. I didn't want to test that.
At least you were up 3. I mean, you're up 3, like Boston College, you're up 1 or 2 or whatever. At least you're thinking.
You can't foul when you're up 1 or 2.
Obviously,
I mean, you can. The Europeans, but if there's way more time, so you can get the last shot. If you're up 2, or if there was a bad free throw shooter that you could put on the line.
5 seconds about the time there you're looking
at? Well, over half court. You can't micromanage that and say, we're going to foul at 4 because he was one more dribble and he was pulling it. And that kid has a stroke. I mean, I'm not sure he hit much rim all night. And
they just turned the lights off on us.
Yeah, that's nice. They got to save some money.
We got to. But then, so were you thinking they were going to? The other guys said that you told them they were probably going to try to miss there.
Yeah, right.
And
I
got that one too, Coach.
That was a heck of a miss because those things are hard.
Six came in too early though. That shouldn't have been allowed. He left before the
ball. He
came in way too early.
That was way.
But Javin Buchanan right there with the ball.
Oh, that was huge. Oh, that is a good. Yeah, that one needs to be looked at there.
Because he's not supposed to leave the 3-point line till the ball hits the rim, right? He's already almost there.
No, he's already moved on it. But what a great play by Javin. No foul call. Great play by.
That's got to be tough there too, because once he gets the rebound, he has like such a wide open layup, but nobody wants to foul there because it was such a perfect way that he got it.
Yeah.
He got an easy layup right here. I don't know. He tried to go underneath for some reason, and Javin was right there with the block.
Yeah, I'm just glad he didn't kick it out to this guy, number 1, because he was there to make that.
Or Yap or any of these guys. Oh man. But Coach, I mean, just like I said, it doesn't matter how it looks, what it looks like. You're heading back on the charter 2-0 in conference play.
Yeah, and that you look around the league. There's already been a lot of upsets. There's
Nevada lost today at Wyoming. Yep.
Right, and now we got out of the frying pan into the fire. Now we're going to a hot Wyoming team, and we've got to we got to get back to Boise. We got to get the game plan in place. We got to. We got a short porch to turn this thing around and get ready to play another road game.
I know you don't like talking about yourself, Coach, but I got to ask one question about the 300 wins here. I mean, you're one of 7 active coaches now with 300 career wins at the only school he's coached at. And you look at that list: Mark Few, Tom Izzo, Greg Campy, Randy Bennett, James Jones, Ben Jacobson.
Wow.
You look at what you've done, 300 wins. I don't know what your goals, aspirations were when you took this job 15 years ago, but to be here and have 300 career wins, and I'm sure you think of the 158 losses or whatever it is more, but
yeah, you do. You do. That's
169, I think it is, but just 300 wins. That's a pretty cool number.
No, it's amazing, and it's so humbling because they made me a nice video that I didn't even know. No one said anything about it, and it's got your old players on it and all that stuff, and I mean you're so proud of every single one of them and every single guy that's been through this program. And I don't have any wins. It's those guys and this great staff I have and all the work that gets done by these guys, the administration, and it all ties together. I'm just, I'm the conductor. I get to lead this orchestra, but it's humbling. I mean, when we moved from the WAC to the mountain, I wasn't sure if we'd ever win one game. I mean, it was a big jump, and it's a heck of a basketball league. And so it is. It's a humbling experience because I'm on to the next one usually and just head down and grinding. And I didn't even know it was $2.99 until like 30 or 40 minutes before the game. I was looking at the notes. I went, is that tonight? Like, could that be, like it didn't even hit me because it's not something, it's 1-0. I mean, we talk about that but it's neat to be able to stay at one place. It's so, that's why I took this job at Boise. And, I'm blessed to have coached a lot of great guys, and this team I have right now, I love them, and they're so fun to work with, and they're so unselfish. And like Chris Lockett, he's grinded. He sat out all last year. He wants to play every minute. He gave us a huge boost, especially in the second, and especially in the second half. He had some drives and kicks, and
that one driving layup I think put you up 3 at that point. Well, hopefully it's a smoother flight than the way down here for you, Coach. I'm sure it'll be a happy one. 300 career wins. You guys get the win, and you're going to go for 301 New Year's. Hopefully a nice New Year's Eve double 2 wins for Boise State Athletics.
Well, I'm the biggest football fan, maybe in Boise, and I love what Spencer and his guys have done. But unfortunately, we're playing at the same time, and we've got a job to do. We're not. That's not our job. Our job is a tough. It's one of the hardest places to play. I mean, Nevada, they beat Nevada today. Nevada's lost 6 straight in Laramie. I mean, it's a hard place, and, they're doing a great job with that team there. They play hard. They make shots. They're a good team, and we're going to have our hands full.
Well, at least enjoy this one until you get home.
No doubt.
Appreciate it, Coach. There he is,
right,
Coach
thanks,
Leon
guys.
Rice. Appreciate him for joining us. And, again, Boise State, the missed free throw works to their advantage. The shot blocked by Javin Buchanan. Boise State able to get the win, and the Broncos 73-71 pull out the win against San Jose State, and that's 300 career wins for Coach Leon Rice, all at Boise State. 15 years at Boise State, and he's got 300 career wins. Hey, Jacksons, you get a hot dog and a soda for $2 at Jacksons. A hot dog and a soda at Jacksons for $2 in January and February when the Broncos score 70 points. 70 points in January and February means a hot dog and a soda for $2 at Jacksons. And don't forget, the 2 football deals are still in place for the Fiesta Bowl. A touchdown for Breezy Dubar gets you a hot dog and a soda for $1, and a sack for Ahmed Hassani gets you a 91-cent coffee or fountain drink. That is at Jackson's. And don't forget, a hot dog, 25 cents from every hot dog sold goes to support the Horseshoe Collective at Boise State. Lean Feast, leanfeastmeridian.com, 10,000 plus combinations, all different eating options, steak, shrimp, chicken, fish, you name it, they've got it. Lean Feast, leanfeastmeridian.com. Check them out. Healthy eating options. Love Lean Feast, down over 20 pounds thanks to them. So check them out if you're looking for some healthy eating options. They deliver anywhere in the Treasure Valley. It's good in your refrigerator for 5 days, and you can pop it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and you're eating steak, shrimp, chicken, all that good stuff. Make sure you check them out at leanfeastmeridian.com. Hey, Signature Roofing, we'll take your voicemails. If you got a post-game voicemail, if you got one for tomorrow in terms of football related for the next couple of days, we'll take that on the Signature Roofing voicemail line, speakpipe.com/BNN. Check them out, speakpipe.com/BNN. Leave us a voicemail on the Signature Roofing voice inbox, Signature Roofing voice inbox, covering our community for more than 20 years, whether it's a re-roof, a repair, whether it's a inspection, an estimate, they got you covered, because they're covering our community. Signature Roofing online at mysignatureroofing.com, and you can leave that there at speakpipe.com/BNN, and we'll play those here over the next couple of days. One programming note, we are going to have Ball Talk with Sanford and Johnny. That will be tomorrow. Ball Talk will be tomorrow around noon. We'll figure out the time. We've got the press conference with the football players for both teams tomorrow, whether it be at Penn State and Boise State. We'll meet with the media tomorrow in Phoenix, and we'll have a Ball Talk on location from Phoenix with Sanford and Johnny tomorrow at some point. We'll let you know tomorrow at some point for Ball Talk, but be ready around noon. We'll have all kinds of content, and hope that you're going to join us if you're in the area on Monday, noon at Turf Paradise Racetrack there in Phoenix. North Phoenix will be there. The first ever horse race after 300 years of thoroughbred racing, the first ever horse race on a blue turf, and that'll be coming up on the 30th at noon. So the 30th at noon, check us out. Join us. BNN20 gets you that promo code. BNN20 gets you the promo code BNN20. That's your promo code. Gets you 20% off your tickets. The link, you can email me. I'll send you the link, but buy them in advance. Get the discount. BNN20 is the promo code for 20% off your tickets. Even if you don't want to gamble on the horses, just come hang out, have a good time, have some beverages. Some money's going to be raised for the Horseshoe Collective, and hopefully we will see you. And subscribe now if you're not a subscriber. We'd love to have you. Subscribe on in. The VIP basketball experience, you can subscribe as Alvaro Cardenas continues to hug some folks here, friends and family those that have made the trip here to San Jose and those that he recognizes and sees previously from his time here at San Jose. So if you're a yearly subscriber, you can win a trip on a private jet, 2 tickets to the game, a hotel at Circa, lots of great stuff. The VIP basketball experience. You can do that to Las Vegas if you're a yearly subscriber of Bronco Nation News. If you're not, jump on in now. We'd love to have you. Subscribe today at bronconationnews.com. $50 gets you a full year of Fiesta Bowl coverage, Mike Prater's column on Dirk Cutter, all kinds of great stuff, my stuff on this game, all kinds of great stuff coming, and that's at bronconationnews.com if you are a yearly subscriber. We're going to head to football, though, here pretty soon. We're not quite done yet. We got the player of the game to give away. We'll take some of your final comments or thoughts, but the BNN crew, part of which is already in town. Jaden Finch is providing content. He was there today at the airport when the team arrived. I'll be heading to the airport here shortly to fly down to Phoenix tonight. We'll have full coverage starting at 8 a.m. tomorrow with Penn State Media Day. 8 a.m. tomorrow, Penn State Media Day from the hotel there in Phoenix, and then we'll have Boise State at around 9:30. So full coverage, interviews. If you have a fun question you want me to ask some Boise State players that maybe wouldn't be the question to ask in a normal press conference, but if you want to have some fun and you have some fun questions to ask, send me an email or a DM or whatever, and we will ask some fun questions. Just have a little fun at Media Day tomorrow with Boise State's players, and that will be tomorrow. And then we'll have all the different events and things and coverage the next couple of days down there from Phoenix. Going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it, and certainly a nicer flight for Boise State, and for all of you that are traveling, a nicer flight after this Boise State win, 73-71. Boise State gets it done. Again, wasn't pretty at times, down 7 at the half, just kept battling. Tyson Degenhart with some huge shots, and Boise State pulls it out. Doesn't always have to be pretty. Guess what? As I said earlier in the show, Nevada just went to Wyoming and lost today. This would have been a devastating kind of quad 4 type loss. You couldn't do it, but this team is going to beat somebody. They will win a home game here. They will hit some shots where you're going to go, man, how did San Jose State win that? How did that team lose that? They're going to beat somebody here. They've got some shooters. They've got some guys that are confident in what they're doing, and they're going to keep letting it fly. And to this point, they have had won 6 out of 7 coming in, and this Tim Miles is doing a heck of a job, and they're going to win some games here moving forward. No doubt about it here at San Jose State. So the crowd was embarrassing, Kurt says. 300 wins, good omen to win on the 31st. Let's see, has some amazing coaches. Remarkable how far I've seen the team come from the CBI run. They were hyped, amazing ride. That's from Derek there. So appreciate all you guys for your comments and things. We got to pick a player of the game here. I mean, Tyson, has anyone ever had 26 points and not got player of the game? I mean, Tyson Degenhart, 26 points, but Javin Buchanan hit the shot that put him up 3 with 9 seconds left and then had the game-winning block down here at the end. I think I got to give Javin Buchanan the Bauscher Real Estate player of the game. BauscherRealEstate.com. Check them out. All your real estate needs. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, Matt Bauscher and Bauscher Real Estate. Personalized service every step of the way with Matt Bauscher and his team. Check them out online at BauscherRealEstate.com. And Javin Buchanan hit the game-winning shot. We'll play it again. 9 seconds left. He hits the shot to put Boise State up by 3. This was a huge shot in this situation to go up by 3 points with 9 seconds left. And then when they decide to miss the free throw on purpose, it worked out perfectly. He missed it. It bounced. They were across the line. They didn't see it, but huge block there from Javin Buchanan. Time runs out, and Boise State stuns the crowd. The crowd was stunned. The players just stood there in disbelief. I mean, the play worked perfectly for what Tim Miles wanted to do and have them miss the shot. They just, and they got the rebound. They had the wide open layup. They just couldn't put it in. So nice win for Boise State. The Broncos remain undefeated in conference play, now 2-0 in Mountain West play, and they will head to Wyoming. Actually, first they're going to head back to Boise on their charter. They've already bust out of here and are on their way to the airport. They're going to hurry back to Boise and get a Saturday night in Boise and Sunday, and then turn around on Monday and head back to Laramie, Wyoming for the game on Tuesday. And that is kind of a bad beat for the basketball team at the same time as the Fiesta Bowl there on Tuesday. But if they get a big win there, they'll be 3-0 in conference play. And then San Diego State is coming down on next Saturday. That's going to be a big game as well. So thank you to all of our sponsors for making this possible. Thank you to all of you. Again, the Western Collective Studios, head down there to their watch party for the Fiesta Bowl on December 31st. Make sure you check out their watch party. If you're not going to the Fiesta Bowl, you can watch that game there on December 31st, the Fiesta Bowl at the watch party there at Western Collective's brewery in Garden City. Our title sponsor, roepaint.com, roepaint.com. All your painting needs. Check out our title sponsor. There would be no Bronco Nation news without Andy Rowe and roepaint.com. So all your painting projects, please consider our friends at roepaint.com, roepaint.com. Check them out. All your painting needs. Our friends at roepaint.com. And, of course, Jacksons, the sponsor of the postgame show here, the Jacksons Postgame Show. They're going to be our postgame sponsor for all of 2025. We appreciate Jacksons stepping up as a major sponsor here at Bronco Nation News. So next time you're looking for snacks, for a drink, for gas, obviously, hit up a Treasure Valley Jacksons location, and we appreciate them for supporting the show here. I am off to the airport, off to Phoenix. Live coverage starting at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Of course, we'll have a story still about this game. We'll write a story. We'll get that up online. We'll have full post-game coverage continuing here at Bronco Nation News, bronconationnews.com. But 73-71, Boise State wins it, heading down to Phoenix, and we'll have full coverage of Boise State at the Fiesta Bowl starting with Media Day tomorrow at 8 a.m. Those of you that are traveling down, travel safe. Hopefully we'll be traveling down safe as well. We'll see you in Phoenix. I had about 5 or 6 fans shaking me, slapping me 5, saying hello to them. So it should be a fun couple days for everybody traveling down. I had at least 4 or 5 people say that they'll see me in Phoenix when they walked by. So going to be fun hanging out with Bronco Nation down in Phoenix. Hope to see you at the horse racing event. Hope to see you at the Gridiron Social event after the pep rally down there in the Scottsdale area. Going to be a really fun time. A lot of cool stuff going on with the Fiesta Bowl and Bronco Nation News, and we appreciate all of you for your support. So, Javin Buchanan, hope you saw the beginning of the show and the interview with your son. He had a heck of a shot, a heck of a block, and I know maybe he hasn't gotten the minutes at times he's been hoping to get, but he is continuing to make a big impact on this team, and Mr. Buchanan always watches the shows. We talked to him on the pregame show as well, so appreciate him for watching, and your son was right off the beginning of the show. If you missed it, go back and watch it. John did a heck of a job tonight to help Boise State get the win. You're watching a free show, 42 minutes on YouTube, folks. So if you can return the favor, we'd love to have your subscription. $50 using that promo code BNN50DEAL. BNN50DEAL gets you $50 at BroncoNationNews.com. A full year of coverage, all Mike Prater's content, all of our content for the Fiesta Bowl. And if not, at least give us a YouTube subscription, give us a like, a follow, a share, all that good stuff on social media, and tell your friends. And turn on the notifications while you're at it there on YouTube, because then you can know when we go live and not miss any of our great content. So appreciate you guys. Looking forward to getting down to Phoenix. Still got a story to write, some post-game coverage here from this one, and it's going to be a nice story. 73-71, 300 wins for Leon Rice and Boise State, 2-0 in Mountain West play and atop the standings here. That's now 4 wins in a row, and the Broncos now 10-3 overall on the season. Safe travels down to Phoenix. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning from Phoenix with Media Day. Appreciate you guys. Go subscribe if you can. Tell your friends, and we'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Go read Prater's column at BroncoNationNews.com. Read Nathan Carroll's game preview. Read all my content as well. We'll see you in Phoenix. This has been the Jacksons Postgame Show from the Western Collective Studios. Thanks to our title sponsor, roepaint.com. Again, the final score, Boise State, 73-71. They win it. They improved to 2-0. Nice flight home for the Broncos. 300 career wins for Leon Rice. We'll see you in Phoenix. Bronco Nation News Live, BroncoNationNews.com.